What is up, guys? It's your boy Rick Kakis, and today we've got some brand spankin' new Destiny 2 news, courtesy of the Bungie weekly update that has just gone live, revealing official information. And so, let's get started. Now, first things first, what happened this week in Destiny 2? Well, it was actually a pretty eventful one, and that's because, firstly, the Master difficulty went live for the King's Fall raid, and overall, it was very, very disappointing, with a lot of players voicing their concerns. Essentially, you can go into the Master difficulty, and if you do the challenge for that week, so only one activity, only one encounter will have challenge mode active, you can earn an Adept raid weapon. Awesome. It has double perks, and you can put on an Adept mod. But it can't get enhanced perks. And so, for a lot of cases out there, for almost every role, getting the normal mode loot and just crafting your own version with double enhanced perks is going to be more powerful than what the harder, much harder version is giving out. And the armor as well is not going to drop Artifice like Master Dungeons do, so if you are someone who has farmed Artifice armor, it's outright worse than that as well. So a lot of people just saying that for one of the hardest, arguably the hardest activities in the game right now, the loot isn't quite there. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments section down below. Have you beaten Master Raid? Do you like the loot? Do you hate it? What would you change? Let me know again. Alright, and on top of that, a little bit of controversy happened this week as well. So, with the Tuesday launch, we have a bunch of new weekly kind of challenges to go and earn the repute or whatever it's called to upgrade your pirate's crew. Well, on Tuesday, players discovered that one of the challenge requirements was to kill 50 champions. Now, if you're farming Master Ketchcrash, you'll get that done no problem. But remember, Master Ketchcrash does not have matchmaking. So if you're a newer player who maybe just got into the game and you're not, on LFG sites, you're having a lot of trouble. And as a result, as you can see right here, Bungie actually just removed this requirement. So it's not a part of that particular challenge. So if you're someone watching who hasn't quite done that yet or stepped away because it was too annoying, definitely come back and get that done. You won't have to kill a bunch of champions. Now, this caused an absolute tizzy within the community. A lot of people saying, thank goodness this was so annoying, especially because, importantly, there's a brand new cutscene that's unlocked as you progress through this week's weekly quest. So, gaining access to this story content was kind of locked behind this challenge, and again, a lot of people were upset about that. Then there was a whole other part of the community who was saying, you guys have to do something hard for once, you guys actually have to play the game, and you're crying about it, right? Stuff like that. I may have made a couple of meme comments over the day, but as a whole, I think generally, for something that is meant to be for a broader, newer audience, 50 champions, maybe it was a bit much. That being said, maybe lower it to like 10 or something instead of removing it entirely. And also, just think of these things beforehand, alright Bungie, because nothing is worse than actually grinding those 50 champions all day, and then the next day it's auto-completed for everyone. So what do you guys think? Was this too annoying or people complaining too much? Again, let me know in that comment section. Alright, but moving on from there to the brand new information within the TWAB. So first off, they actually have a response to the September national disasters, citing Hurricane Fiona, Super Typhoon Namadol, and the magnitude 7.6 earthquake in Mexico. I think they were supposed to say natural disasters, TWABs these days, but anyways, they are teaming up with Team Rubicon's Preparedness Month campaign throughout the month of September. So they say, as we speak, Team Rubicon has a reconnaissance team in Puerto Rico to determine unmet needs, and they're working with local community leaders to develop a response plan to assist residents impacted. So you can actually help as well, saying that as a reminder, anyone who donates $50 or more by Friday, September 30th at, noon PT will receive the Seeds of Hope emblem, as you can see right here. So help people in a bind, get an exclusive and elusive in-game emblem. Everybody wins, of course. The TWAB is linked in the description of this video if you want to go to this campaign. But moving on from there, guys, Bungie announces that for any Bungie Rewards members that have been kicking butt and taking names in Season of Plunder, this season's soundtrack is now available through the Bungie store for free. So what do you need to do? Simply play through the Salvage and Salvation mission located on the helm, have your account tied to your Bungie store login, and you're ready to jam or plunder, scallywag, whatever. They also show this picture and say we've got some other goodies as well, including that cute, stinking little lucent moth that we show off during our recent Destiny 2 showcase. Players who complete the Beacons Guidance quests by deciphering the locations of hidden treasures can purchase an exclusive Beacons Guidance hat, which is only available during Season of Plunder. And they also say players who've completed the, I'm not even going to bother pronouncing that, Triumph, from the Witch Queen can purchase this exclusive collectible only from the Bungie store, because anyone that tells you they don't want a cute little lucent moth simply cannot be trusted. Alright, moving on from there, for you Destiny 2 fashion aficionados, Bungie actually did something very cool recently where they introduced some legendary ornaments that paired with certain exotics. So you had the Mask of Bacchus, which is the exotic hunter helmet, and it paired with the Cloak of Bacchus, which was a new ornament for the class item, right? And they're continuing this with these 3 new special ornaments paired with certain exotics here. So for Titans, in the middle there, you have the Doomfang Plate, obviously to pair with the Doomfang Pauldrons. For the Warlocks, you have the Robes of Nezarec to pair with the Nezarec Sin. And for the Hunters, you have the Vest of Orpheus to pair with the Orpheus Ring. Bungie does say one more thing to note is that these are more than just ornaments. They add a special spark to any Destiny look. Special effects, shiny glow, it's a little something extra than just looking how they're looking in this picture. And then, guys, the last thing we're going to talk about is that Hotfix 6.2.0.6 released today, and here is the biggest issue it resolved that's going to impact you guys. The 120 Hz refresh rate was missing on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, and again, apparently that's been resolved, so definitely you're going to have a smoother experience on your console, again, if you have a PlayStation 5 or Series X. Guys, that is it for the video. Hope you enjoyed and found this informative. If you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. If you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickCacus. That is linked in the description down below. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.